Man, oh man, who knew I would be the one grading a tweet storm? Not over the fact the president tweets a lot. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is when those tweets veer off topic or just off, period, and the president's surprised the media picks up on it. They didn't get you off your very valid and very promising agenda. You did. They didn't turn on a travel ban that you signed. You did. You're right to say a lot of people are out to get you, Mr. President. They are. But as the Journal pointed out, the buck stops with you, Mr. President, and risks ruining the very promising economic agenda that has buoyed spirits and the markets because of you, Mr. President. That's good. Look at these critiques you're now hearing from usually friendly and supportive allies as sort of like an intervention. Because firing off these angry misses and tweets risks your political destruction. All right, fake point, good point. I reported more than a few of you have already decided. Reese tweets, Cavuto, you are fake news. My voice for USA. Wow, whatever that means. Neil, more negative commentary on Trump. How refreshingly inventive, not. Miller D, so you've joined the mainstream media. It was NCIS reruns for me today. Jim, Trump's tweets aren't preventing Congress from getting their work done. That's a cheap excuse. Give it a rest. Karen disagrees. Love this. Please, Mr. President, listen to this. We support you. Tweet positive things, not negative. And NBR, nice rant at POTUS today. Off your meds again? You caught me. Mark, obvious why Trump refuses to give Cavuto an interview. Karina K, bye, Neil, and go to hell. I like the go to hell part, just to finish me off. Mark, Neil, do you think he watched? And if he did, do you think it registered? I guess time will tell, huh? Good job. Well, I hope it did, Mark, because a lot of the president's ideas, economic proposals, tax cuts, and the like, are indeed promising. That is, if they ever get out the gate. These distractions don't help and make progress on that agenda tough. Republican congressmen and senators have been saying every minute that he spends tweeting and talking about things like the London mayor or this FBI investigation is one less minute devoted to these issues they say matter. Then there's Dan Steff, who tweets, his tweets make the media irrelevant, and that is your biggest reason. You just won't admit it. Again, Dan, this isn't about making me relevant, though I think I am. Just the president sticking to tweets that are relevant. Ed emails, you need to get off your holier-than-thou high horse and criticize those who need it. Ricky, please don't give up on Cavuto after his commentary today. I saw it as a genuine attempt at an intervention to help. We need President Trump. Rob, you nailed it. Thank you. If only Trump would listen to your last monologue over and over again. John on Facebook, I voted for Trump, but Neil is right. He leaves his people out to dry. Just do the job we elected you to do. All this other BS is a distraction. Then there's Joe, who writes, never in our nation's history has a president had to put up with attacks from all the media, all Democrats and many Republicans just for wanting to get the things he promised done. He may be reacting badly at times, but can you blame him? How would you be doing, Neil? Well, you're right about that, Joe, but the president does get treated badly by the media, but often he compounds that bad press. That's why I said he should take a cue from predecessors like Harry Truman and Ronald Reagan, who preferred giving their critics hell than telling them to go to hell. And there's Donna, who writes, Neil, it looks to me like you are trying to make a name for yourself by publicly shaming the President of the United States. If you were really interested in helping him, you would have quietly sent him a letter. And he would have opened it? All right, Linda, it is amusing that these egotistical TV anchors, including Neil Cavuto, think they know everything and can lecture the president. Let's see. Trump is a billionaire, a builder, and now President of the United States. Neil, you are a talking head on television. I'd have more to say to you, but I just lost my place on the prompter. Jinder disagrees. Each and every time a thought rattles around in his head, I do not need to know it or read it. I voted for Trump to carry on the people's business. Less is more. Finally, this from Diane C. Neil Cavuto, you are the problem. Why don't you go to fake news? You are their type.